It won't connect.
I guess I could have put the banner thingy up before we started. We'll be back.
Okay, I'm lost.
She's slightly frustrated, but it's okay. This is like day one. Come down. Everybody come down. All right, I'm going to stop it in a second. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm sharing.
Miss Andrea Wicker says she's coming to
Okay,
the
cool.
party. She not gonna be tardy for the party.
I know that's right. Ugh. Okay, I'm setting up now. I just definitely wanted us to, at least be live. Okay, did we get KT? There she go.
I'm excited. These facts are gonna blow people's minds.
Me too. Like,
but you realize the health benefits of these bars, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I should have a bar every day. Yes, you should.
I'll do it every day. I got to do a technical difficulty real quick. Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, we couldn't hear her. Bars, yes. Hey, BZ and Z Talk Radio. I know that's you, Ty. I am super excited, and y'all gonna get these bars today. And I think the fact that you don't have to like actually cook them or bake them makes it even easier. So like these are something that's great for year round. So even in the summertime, you can enjoy granola bars without heating your whole house up. Just perfect.
Go ahead, Doc. I'm still here. I got technical difficulties on this end, but I'll be right back in. So just go ahead and start, sis.
Okay, perfect. All right, so today we are doing are it says 30 minutes, but it might not even take 30 minutes, honestly, because like the longest part would be blending the dates. But I don't have any dates because somebody ate all my dates. I'm not gonna say the name.
Somebody ate them?
But yeah, my daughter, she ate all the dates. Like, it's been a struggle trying to find stuff that she actually likes to eat, and lo and behold, she likes dates. Exactly.
No way.
And that's probably why she's been skipping her naps and stuff, because like you do get a whole lot of energy, but they're very, very high in fiber, which is good for you.
Okay.
So it's a slow energetic, it's a slow energy release. So it's not like, you run all your energy out and then, you get that crash. Nah. So that is always, I'm trying to find my creamy peanut butter. So
yes, I got my peanut butter. This is
and so the dates actually have like a ton of nutrients in them. So they have potassium, magnesium, iron, especially for people like me because I'm anemic. So iron is very important. Vitamin B6, which is where your energy comes from. Like I said, high in fiber, high in antioxidants, which are good for preventing things like cancer and helping with your LDL levels. And it may promote natural labor. So I'm going to cue y'all in on a little secret. When I was pregnant, this is when I found out about dates. And so basically, if you eat dates at least, like up to 4 weeks before your due date, it helps your body like go into natural labor. So you're not in labor for a super long time and they don't have to induce you and all that. So when I gave birth to my daughter, I was in labor for like 12 hours. Contractions was like 30 minutes apart most of the night. By the next morning, they sped up quickly, like within 30 minutes or so, I was like ready to go. By 8:30 that morning, because I started going in labor like maybe 8 the night before. By 8:30 that next morning, I was telling my mom to call him. When she was on the phone with him, my water broke and I was like, yeah, no, we got to go. So when I got there, like she was coming out. So they were like, oh, we can see hair. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I pushed for like 30, 40 minutes. And the only reason why it took that long, because I was panicking. But like I pushed for like 30, 40 minutes. She was out, no problem. Like I think the little girl was born asleep. And they was worried that she wasn't breathing. No, she was asleep. She was perfectly fine, extremely healthy. I didn't, I wasn't overly stressed and tired. And it was a wonderful process for me. So if you're pregnant now, you might want to start getting you some dates and try that out and see how that works for you. And also, it's an excellent natural sweetener. So yeah, I don't have any, so I'm adding these little white chocolate chips to my to mine to get them a little sweeter. But okay, this is the nutrition label, and it tells you the serving size. Stick to the serving sizes. So it's 1 tablespoon. So I got my spoon somewhere. Got my spoon, and I'm going to scoop out 1 tablespoon of these, and I'm going to crush them down, and that's going to be my sweetness. But I would suggest if you have to have chocolate in your bars, use dark chocolate because it's so much more healthier. It has so many great health benefits.
Sis, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I can. I was just.
It's weird because it's like because you've been down in that camera and you popped up.
I know, right? I promise. I'm trying to get it right. So wait a minute. Let's see. KT, can you hear us?
I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, cool. Let's do this officially, y'all.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you before.
A few technical difficulties. We got to get it right, but we have it right for next week. Hi, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, my God. Everybody is in the building right now. We just going to go ahead and forego the intro, and then we'll get right back into it. I am ready to go, but I would love for you ladies to introduce yourselves, provide your backgrounds, and then, Doc, where should we be at this point with adding up our ingredients so that I can catch up with you?
Well, I haven't added anything yet. I was just giving some background on the nutrition and stuff for the bars. But like I said, if this is like tops a 15-minute thing, and that's mostly like if you have to like mix stuff. But if you don't have any dates, then you don't have to blend nothing, because that takes probably like the most time, blending it down into a paste that you can mix everything else into.
Okay, all right.
And I'm out of honey. So now I got to
Introduce RockTruth Live Cafe. Let them know what they're in store for. All of that good jazz.
More chocolate chip serve.
Oats everywhere. Oats just yeah.
Okay.
And I got the overnight oats. But go ahead. I'm sorry, girl. I'm talking. Good.
Oh yeah, no, those are fine too. And I had like some steel cut oats, and you can toast them too.
Okay.
So if you want, it changes like the flavor a little bit. So if you don't like toasted oats, don't toast them.
Okay.
But it's like maybe a 5 or 10 minute, like throw them in the oven, like just spread them out in the pan, throw them in the oven for like 10 or 15 minutes on 350, and you got some nice little toasted oats.
Okay. Well, ladies, introduce yourself. Go ahead, Doc Ock. Introduce yourself.
So I am Doc Ock, Octavia Jones. I am a health and fitness coach, and I love to show people how to cook and eat things that taste delicious, but it's also very, very, very healthy.
Awesome. KT, tell the people about yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Karen, KT, and I love to cook as well. Healthy food, healthy snacks, and I'm here to help you all get healthy with some snacks and food and some fun stuff. And yeah,
I know that's right. I'm excited. I am Selena K. I'll be in the background after today because the vibe that these ladies give off, it makes me feel like I'm the third wheel, so I cannot like just sit back. I just sit there looking like this. Just like y'all, so I might as well be sitting with y'all. So I just be in the background trying to navigate my way through. But yes, welcome to RockTruth Cafe Live, where low food is healthy. So it's actually health. I love it. Anyhow, but yeah, let's get right into it. Like take us into making these granola bars, child.
Okay, so we're gonna mix the base for the granola bars first. Like I said, you have dates. You're gonna put 1 cup of dried dates into a blender, blend it down until it's a paste, and then you're gonna mix it in the bowl. If you're like me and you don't have any dates because your daughter ate them, you're gonna use that same cup, but it's gonna be peanut butter. So make sure it's something creamy, and you can even, I don't know if you can see that, but you can even see like the oils and stuff kind of in the peanut butter. I'm turning it the wrong way. Okay, so like that is like the stuff you want to mix it in and make sure that it's nice and all the way like creamy, because you don't want like a real thick. And you can use any type of nut butter. You just want it to be a creamy, soft butter. So you can use I guess Nutella, that would be a different flavor. You can use almond butter, whatever butter. Make sure it's something creamy though.
Question: how much am I putting in the bowl?
1 cup.
A cup of peanut.
Yep, so I got my measuring cup here.
All right, I got mine. That's a good.
And like another, I guess, improvisation. If you only have like the nutty, like the crunchy peanut butter, you can just blend that down and make it creamy. Like it's no big deal. Like we problem solvers over here.
Because I can't take dirty.
We putting this peanut butter in the blender. Why are we using a blender?
No, the blender was for the dates. So if you have dates, that's what you would blend the
okay, since it's already creamy, we don't need to use that. Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes.
And this is why, like,
what are we making, y'all? Granola bars? Yep.
And this is why this is a really fun like thing to do with your kids, because it's super easy to make, like extremely easy. So you can kind of get it to a point to where like once they figure out how to make them, they can make them without you. Like, y'all know how to make y'all stuff. And they get to pick their own ingredients and make it fun. So
after the peanut butter, what else you put in?
Then you're gonna do
yeah.
Then you're gonna do 2/3 a cup of honey, or if you have maple syrup. I would prefer like the amber or the as natural maple syrup as you can get, because the nutrition content and sugar content is very different from like Mrs. Butterworth. Like this is what I have.
And you said how much? 2/3?
2/3 of a cup.
All right.
Can
And
we
this
use
is
like sweetener, like agave?
yeah. You can use agave syrup. Basically any type, like you want to try and stick to as natural of a syrup as you can, because like I said, the sugar content can get real like out of hand very quickly.
Okay. How did you guys spend your New Year? I mean, outside of the conference.
I was chilling. I actually made I figure out how to count a third of a cup with a fourth of a cup. Okay. I only have a fourth of a cup measuring cup, so 2/3 is what is that? 8/12. It's 8/12. And then what is that? Divide 8 by
y'all. The
so what's that? 2.
Right.
So I
can't
think like two of these. Like one and a, like one, because 2 of these is a half a cup. And so I would need like 2.5 of these. We're not saving lives. We're not making like nothing that got to be real precise. So trust me, I eyeball stuff all the time. Like
peanut butter, but I still don't eyeball peanut butter.
Yeah, just add according to your liking. You don't got to be precise. Just add according to your liking.
Much.
I know that's right. As
long as it come out tasting good, I feel like it's a win. I done made some stuff like it didn't quite stick together, and I just rolled it up in a ball and ate it. You're still getting all the nutrition. It ain't gotta look pretty all the time. It's all right. You'll be okay.
Right. Especially as long as it tastes all right. That's what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I do my dishes in between. Don't stay for nobody.
Okay, and then we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now this is useful because it helps make the bars not only like taste yummy because of the vanilla flavor, but you can also reduce the amount of sugar that you put in it, because it's like it boosts the sugar that's all like the flavor of the sugar that's already in it. So never count your vanilla extract.
How much? A teaspoon of vanilla extract.
A tablespoon. Mm-hmm. It's a 1 teaspoon. I mean, one teaspoon.
Okay.
I mean, you could do a tablespoon.
You don't want no tablespoon.
That's a lot. That's a different flavor. Hold on. Okay. This vanilla extract cannot be this serious. Who gonna take? For real?
They seal it up.
Really?
They seal it all the way up.
Oh. Okay. So, teaspoon. Is this good? This is about as pretty?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay. Yep. That's it. Yep. Good to go. Yep.
You like that little splash game engaged. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here doing the thing. You know?
How about just to drop, just pour it off. the whole bottle. Then what we gonna put on our pancakes?
I know, right? I can't wait. I saw a waffle maker in Walmart yesterday for $8. I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna say get it because I make waffles for everything. Like you can do like waffle cornbread.
Yeah.
Trust me, I told you I'm an eater and I try like everything.
What's that on the list? Katie, add that to the right cafe menu.
I try everything. I didn't made muffin cornbread for Christmas dinner. That was a hit. That went very well with the white bean soup. Okay, and then we're gonna do.
I got a question. You made black eyed peas. Okay, go ahead. What you say? What we at? Okay, guys, this is what we get.
A half a teaspoon of salt. So
we got the salt, and that's all the salt I had was a half a teaspoon. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, winning.
I mean, that's
because
all
he provides all the time, don't he? You're always gonna have what you need. You may not have what you want, but you always gonna have what you need.
Ain't that true?
How much salt? I'm sorry, I have to go get
a half a teaspoon.
A half a teaspoon.
Half of this is what I use.
Yep, half of the spoon you use.
Okay, now this is when we getting into like our more personal ingredients. So that's like the base of it. So everything else after this, well, except for the oats,
Wait a minute,
everything
did we
else
add the
after
oats
this.
yet?
No, not yet.
I didn't add my oats.
Okay, I'm about to say, did I forget that step?
Yeah, no, because I wanted to make sure, because it's easier to mix all this stuff without the oats, because the oats are dry, and once you put them in there, it's going to be basically ready to go to the pan. Okay. So now we're doing a third of a cup of pretty much all of like whatever you want to put in there. So I got my dried cranberries. Mary she got some fancy stuff over there.
Yeah. Okay, I got some flaxseed and elderberry.
Oh wow!
Almonds. I just went to the section like the salads, right? And then I put nothing there, and then I got the strawberry, cranberry, honey nut. Like this is like I think it's gonna be
that looks good.
So a third cup of all of it.
Yeah.
What was it? 2/3? What is it?
Now, what am I supposed to crunch it up, or do I have to crunch it up?
Nope.
Okay. So a third of this inside.
Yep.
And a third of the other one that I want.
Yep. And if you got any nuts, a third of the cup of nuts.
So
I have some. I mean, you can put as many ingredients as you want in it for real. Like, it just depends on like how chunky you want your granola bars to be. Like, some people don't really care for like all the extra stuff. For me, I love it because I'm thinking about all the health benefits I'm getting every time I take a bite. So I'm for all the smoke.
Right.
So,
we put in
he said, "Sweet Jesus, too much."
Because I definitely want Did anybody put in morsels? The chocolate chip? Yeah.
Oh no, not yet. Because I told you I gotta grind mine down because I don't want to end up using too much.
What, the chocolate chips?
Yeah. So I got my mortar. Here come Will. There goes Will. He didn't bomb the show. So I got my mortar and pestle, and I'm gonna mix my dry ingredients together.
Okay, we starting it.
I think all this gonna have to go in here. Because you said, look at mine good. This was 2/3 of stuff. So
yep, that's good.
That's good.
All of what?
Should I just add it all?
No, don't do that. No, because we're doing 2.5 cups of oats. Once you add the oats in there, all that stuff is gonna lock up. Like all the give that's in there, that's gonna
put things
gone.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me be obedient and follow directions. Let me not jump ahead of you. Okay? Let me not do that. This is fun. This is amazing. I love this. With healthy snack real quick. I would have never done this. Like, I think this is no together right now.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Like I said, you can. Huh?
Oh my God, this smells so good. I want to eat it like this.
I can tell what y'all here playing for diet girls too.
I'm chilling out. I gotta do these videos for these hip workouts I'm putting together for our challenge.
What that for me? Yeah, I'm kind of chilling out too. I got all types of stuff. Oh my God. Oh girl, let's look at these comments. Okay, so we got they popping. They like Greek Queen. That's coming from PZ and Z. Brady, y'all will like no, I won't. What did he say?
Oh, I see that. Oh yeah, I did. I substituted syrup for honey, so you can use either.
I use both.
But if you're using, and I'll also make this point too, if you're using the blended dates, you don't need the peanut butter or the honey, unless you want like a peanut taste. Like you can add but you don't need as much peanut butter because the dates is what's actually holding the bars together. So the reason why you add the syrup to the peanut butter because it's not sweet like the dates are. So the honey and stuff is a sweetener for the peanut butter. But if you use dates, it's already sweet, and that's your sticky to stick it together. That's a technical term. It's sticky.
I know that's right. That was the question she was asking if they substituted the honey.
Yeah, for the syrup.
They don't say
the syrup for the honey.
What did I do besides
The
you know,
vanilla
extra?
extract, because that looked like a tablespoon, not a teaspoon, but you good.
You know what? Hey,
Hey,
it's
what
all
I tell
right.
people, it's all
You
going
said
down the
too
same
much,
way. It's
Larry.
okay.
Right, he gonna say this
All
is
right,
hilarious.
so I don't know if I can turn it. So
He said this is hilarious.
So
It
this is my
is.
mortar. I done just mashed all my stuff together. You see I got my little chocolate chip pieces mashed in there and my
Okay, I
nuts
want
and
to make the
sunflower
chocolate chip.
seeds.
Oh yeah, I don't
And then
want
I'm
to do
gonna just
something.
add it.
But I put the chocolate chips. The how many chocolate chips?
Yeah.
It was a
How many?
couple, right? How many chocolate chips?
The serving size. So I just did a tablespoon.
The
Oh, I
serving
put more
size.
chocolate chips. I think I did
Tablespoon.
more.
Yeah. If you're not using dark chocolate, you want to absolutely stick to the serving size. And like dark chocolate, it still has a lot of sugar in it, but it's got so many other benefits to it. Like as long as you do it in moderation, like you'll be cool. You'll be all right.
Okay, but a
How much salt,
tablespoon is
Mary?
like if you got.
How much salt you put in there, Mary?
I haven't
Will
did
telling them.
that. What he say? Y'all don't
He
see how
said we
much
didn't
salt
see
Mary
how much
put
salt
in
you put in there.
there. A lot of salt. He said it's not. They said half of it. That's a lot, Will. He lied. It was half of it. Okay, it looked like it was a little bit, but it ended up sticking to the spoon, which is good. So I mean, all the salt didn't get in. He shouldn't have been watching. He shouldn't have been watching. Like,
Oh, give me a second. I gotta get my chart.
how much of these dang on morsels?
Huh?
How much of these morsels? I'm just gonna do this 1/4 cup. Is that?
Yeah, I think it is. It's 1/3 cup of chocolate chips. I think.
A
Yeah, it's
third
only
cup?
1/3
Yeah,
cup. Yeah, chocolate chips. I
yeah,
think.
Okay, hold on.
yeah. I think
Okay.
that was my. Now, mind you, that's a guesstimation of a tablespoon for chocolate chips. Because they have it in the gram measurement, but if you don't have a food scale, then you won't be precise. But like I said, as long as you measuring it, then you know how much you put in there. Like don't just like eyeball that because, like I said, the sugar content makes it
I can't
cringe
stand
worthy.
more time. He talking about I'm doing the salty sweet version. Cut it out.
But hey, however you like it,
He gonna
you
say
can
that
have
wasn't that.
whatever you like.
He gonna say that wasn't a teaspoon. That was half a soup spoon. Girl, I'm over here crying. I'm hollering. Oh my God. No, it
Have a spoon of salt,
wasn't.
mostly salty.
Make it sweet and
Leave her
salty.
alone.
Will, we making this
I ain't never
according
did
to
this
our
before.
liking. We making it according to our
That's
liking.
right. I
So
don't take too much salt enough.
we probably like salt.
And you're gonna say, y'all, see how much salt here. No, I can't stand. I cannot. This is why. And here's the thing. Both of them on here just to be on here talking crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's literally why.
that's why y'all don't get none of our granola bars.
No.
Did we add the oats yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
So you got all your other stuff added
No, I
in there?
haven't added my oats. Okay.
Okay, and me,
Yeah,
I like spices.
I have the nuts
So,
and the. What spice?
so if you want to add some spices, you can do cinnamon, nutmeg. I got cardamom here. Cardamom is it's an aromatic spice. It's good for anxiety. It helps with lowering blood pressure, like all kind of stuff. Yeah, but
Girl,
I love me some cardamom.
Girl, where you get cardamom from?
In the seasoning section. You see it's
What
turmeric, cardamom.
Okay.
I never heard
It
of
almost it tastes a lot like, have you had it tastes kind of like cloves.
Clove.
Oh, I know
or like fennel. You know how fennel tastes?
Yeah.
I do not. I would never
It
go and
tastes
get
a lot
fennel.
like that, but it's
Tastes
more
like
but it's
fennel?
more it has more of a kind of like spicy taste to it.
I know I ain't nutmeg.
So I just sprinkled a little bit at.
And I know I ain't use up all the nutmeg. Who would do
All right,
that?
this smells so good. It smells so good. So good.
It's so hard to fit a Hold on. Okay, I don't have no. I didn't got. Oh no, that's cool, girl. This is not. Why you? Oh, there goes nutmeg. I found me some nutmeg. Now I can put nutmeg.
Just a
Yeah,
dash.
just sprinkle some.
Yep.
Cause you know me.
Yeah.
You try to give me the warning before you look at you. You know what to do, sis. Sprinkle. The nutmeg and that thing. We don't know what this is gonna taste like, but it looks like it's about to be good. Toasted OT. Okay, did we add any oats or no?
We're about
No,
to
we
now.
got the oats.
So.
What's that?
Oats.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just added some nutmeg.
This is just a storage bowl because I toasted my oats, so I just put them in a separate storage bowl. And that's 2.5 cups of oats.
2.5 cups of oats.
And yes. And
all
with
right,
the
so
oats,
I'm using
they actually have more antioxidants than broccoli.
Huh?
Yep. Yes. Rolled oats, whole oats, steel cut oats. As like all of those are really good because they're the least processed. So if you want to try not to use instant oats because they're processed, so you're not getting all of the benefits that you would get from a more natural oat.
Okay, you said how many?
Now I told y'all I was
2.5.
2.5, yeah. And I told y'all I was gonna get, that was almost my whole little bucket here. But I told y'all I was gonna get real thick, so be ready. And like at this point, you're pretty much just folding it all together until like you can tell that like all of your peanut butter and your oats and stuff are mixed properly, and then you're gonna spread it out in the pan. Now
so we're not using nothing more, right, sis?
No.
Okay.
And the reason why I would say like use parchment paper or something like that is because you can store it with that paper. But if you use foil, you can't store it in the foil because you could end up getting like the foil coating stuck to your bars if you freeze it or you store it in the refrigerator for a long time. So don't do that. But you can use the foil to shape them and initially refrigerate them. But if you're gonna freeze them, take it off the foil and like put it in something else.
Okay.
It smells so good.
It's getting oaty. It's getting oaty. It's getting oaty. You know, it's getting real oaty up in here, guys. It is. It's getting oaty. It's getting oaty. Like I'm just like.
Put your muscles in here. Put your muscles in.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, once you add the oats, like all that gear that it had before, you ain't gonna have it.
All that exercising we've been doing, we gotta use it now.
Okay, and I gotta get back at it, girl. I gotta do my exercise for today and post it. I ain't forgot about that. Shout out to the Carolyn Wilson Fear Less Till You Fear Not weight loss challenge. I'm in that thing.
Yes.
Look, in that thing. Shoot, girl, I'm excited. I'm excited about a lot of the stuff that's happening this year. Especially about this show. Like, this is going to help with what to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, say that's enough. Enough wine. If 4 cups.
That was like 4 cups.
I used 4 cups, Will. That was a 1/4 cup thingy. See, that's how I know because my thingy's so perfect. Look at this.
Exactly. So it should still have like a nice little consistency to it, but it shouldn't be like loose like how it was when it was just, the other ingredients.
Girl, smell good. Girl, smell like pizza butter.
Absolutely. So this what mine then turned into. Yeah. So as you can see, it has like a nice little thick consistency. Like you can, and like I said, like you can roll them into balls. You can make them flat bars. Like there's so much stuff you can do with them that
Oh, I'm doing bars.
They just taste good.
I'm not. I'm not. It didn't even sound right to myself. I'm not.
You ain't even go.
No. That's more ammo for them. Woo. This looks good.
What is going on? My daughter didn't woke up. Maybe she smelled the bars.
Your baby.
Yeah. Up and looking. What is going on?
Oh yeah,
I told
child.
you I had to turn her show down because they will cut the audio for that show. They absolutely will, because I called myself doing a one of my little. I was cooking something. I think I was probably making a salad or something, and it was playing in the background. I was like, why can't people hear me? I was live. They was like, we can't hear you, and I'm like, why can't? And I'm thinking it was no, they turned my audio off because her show was playing very loudly in the background.
Oh wow.
They do not. Yeah. And they blocked my video on Instagram that I had her. I was feeding her, and that was playing because that's her favorite show, so it's always playing. And
am I supposed to be putting this on the thing, on the paper?
so you put the paper in the pan and then pour your oats on top of it. It says that like you can put another layer on top of it to make sure you get it flat, but honestly mine is thick enough to where I can just kind of flatten it with the back of the spoon, and it's working out pretty good for me. Nothing sticking to the spoon, and it's still getting a shape like the bar. So
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
And the key to this is packing it down like as much as you possibly can, because that's gonna make it pack and stick together. And then when you chill it in the fridge, that's gonna solidify everything together.
How long it supposed to chill?
1 hour. Because
Okay.
if you take it out or try and eat it any sooner than that, it's not gonna keep it shaped.
Okay. I'm just saying. You don't like that.
And knowing me, like I like to like jazz stuff up. So like I have my shakes and stuff. Like I'll add like my protein shakes because those are flavored, so I can change the flavor up with that and get extra protein. They have 21 essential vitamins and minerals, so I'm boosting the nutrition content. So like there's a whole bunch of like things that you can do to add like more value to each bar, and you can even have smaller servings because because the nutrition content is so dense. Okay, so this is what mine looks like.
Hold on, here I come. Ooh, okay. Hold on, here I come. Watch me say something about my food. Watch somebody saying something about my food.
What's with the finger on the chin, Will? What's with the hand on the chin?
Okay.
Okay, while they're getting that together, I'm gonna read through some of the nutritional benefits of the ingredients. So the oats have more antioxidants than broccoli. Okay, so for the people who don't like their vegetables, you can get it in your oats. High in soluble fiber. So soluble fiber is actually what helps you feel fuller longer. Hold on, let me get that. Come on, Billy Bug. Yep. Yep, see, that was quick, baby. That was quick. It reduces bad cholesterol, which is the HDLs, for those who didn't know. And it's a natural laxative, so it's not going to make you, like have to go. It's not going to give you diarrhea. Because of the fiber content, it helps keep everything moving the way it should. So you should have a nice, full, robust go. Oh, yeah. It controls blood pressure, and it reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes. It's rich in minerals and vitamins, B1, magnesium, and zinc. And those minerals are actually a lot of these ingredients have a lot of minerals that's very supportive to your immune system, which is super important in these times. And the dates have a robust nutrition profile. So if you use the dates, they actually have potassium, magnesium, iron, especially good for anemic people, and vitamin B6.
Thank you.
And those are also high in fiber, high in antioxidants. And here's the thing here. they may promote brain health and prevent Alzheimer's disease. So they actually help with the breakdown. It's this is it a neurotransmitter? I forget what it's called, but it's this thing in your brain called interleukin-6, and those end up like getting together and forming plaques on the brain, and that's what causes Alzheimer's. So the nutrients in dates help prevent the formation of those plaques.
That is awesome.
And like I said before, they may promote natural labor. They're an excellent natural sweetener, and because of the minerals that they have in them, they promote bone health. So especially with older people, it helps fight osteoporosis. And for children, it's useful because it helps promote good bone density. And, you know, they're always growing new bones. So you got to get those nutrients in there.
Now, which nutrients was that for bone health? That's
for the dates. So if you use dates as your sticky, then that's what you get. Okay. And so the nuts, so if you have any added nuts or you use peanut butter, these benefits come from those. They're a great source of many different nutrients. Now, mind you, the type of nut determines how much of each mineral is present. So Brazil nuts are higher, like pretty much the highest in selenium, and then you might have like a different amount in, you know, cashews or pecans and things like that. Selenium. No.
Yeah, the white nut.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with the foil. It's foil.
So nuts are a great source of nutrients. They're high in protein. So one ounce of mixed nuts can provide 5 grams of protein, which is a lot of protein, which is a perfect for a snack, a high protein snack. So you want more protein in your snacks because it's going to make you feel satisfied. So the fiber helps you feel fuller, and the protein makes you feel satisfied. Healthy fats and carbs. Like I said, lots of fiber, vitamin E, magnesium, phosphorus, copper, manganese, and selenium. And like I said, all of these minerals are very supportive of a nice, healthy, functioning immune system. Loaded with antioxidants.
It do. It sounds like a sling. So no. Help you with that immune health, that immune system. Yeah.
And like I said, because of the
hey back baby. Hey back baby.
She meant now I'm gonna put her show on. That's what that is. She's tired of me.
What? She see these granola bars?
She wants some.
Right. Why aren't you sharing, Doc? First of all, Will, I know you still tuned in. Second of all, Will, you know what look good. Hey, it's the RockTruth Nation. I don't know what it is. On my phone.
He said,
hey, how are you? Hey, this is Kingdom Eat right here.
Hey, indeed.
Somebody says fiber makes you fuller and protein satisfied. Oh, I know, right? That's what I said too. Sound like Selena. Mm-hmm. Venus says she won parts. Yeah, I think she won a piece. I'm feeling like Doc Ock. Why you ain't sharing? Why you not sharing?
Coming along. This is coming along so awesome. I can't wait. Freaking ready.
Look what Taco say. All future queens that want to be in friendship with Lord Tyra must watch this show. I know that's right, King. I know y'all gotta feed Lord Ty. Y'all can't just be out here reckless, trying to put anything into his system. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like, you can't put orange juice into the gas tank. I got you, Lord Ty. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And it may, we're still on the nuts. So they may lower cholesterol and triglycerides. They're beneficial for type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. So metabolic syndrome is basically where you have like issues digesting things. So like tend to lead to like heart disease, diabetes. So they go hand in hand. So if you have metabolic syndrome, you're at higher risk for type 2 diabetes.
Oh, wow.
May reduce inflammation, which is like super key in like a lot of diseases that people end up with. So reducing inflammation is like the biggest thing, you know, to kind of do with your foods. And it's high in beneficial fiber that act as a prebiotic. And so prebiotics feed the healthy gut bacteria and help them do what they need to do. So when they break down the fiber, it's a fermentation process that helps that helps them stay healthy, and it also helps you because they actually provide you with the nutrients from the food that you can't break down. So the healthier your gut bacteria is, the more nutrition you get out of the food that you eat.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. I did not know
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Oh, and
Oh, and my favorite thing, okay. So we got our cranberries. So I got my dried cranberries and you had cranberries in yours.
Yeah.
Cranberries. Now, yes.
Oh, you got
so
strawberry?
Yeah, she had the mixed dried cranberries and strawberries.
Okay.
But cranberries, they are super, super high in antioxidants and this thing called anthocyanins. Now, those may have anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory effects. And it may protect against liver disease, lower blood pressure, improve eyesight, and because I'm blind, and improve cardiovascular health. Yeah, and help with urinary health. So if it helps prevent UTI. So if you already have a UTI, go see your doctor because you're gonna need antibiotics for that. But if you know you're prone to UTIs, get some cranberries in your diet because it will help. You gotta push it from the bottom. From the bottom. I gave her one of her snack pouches. She ends up eating all the stuff off the top, and all the rest of it falls at the bottom, and she get upset. And this is the one that shocked me. I didn't even know this about cranberries. So they may help with gut health, especially for people with an animal-based diet. So if you eat meats, don't let the vegans make you feel bad because they talking about some, well, meat is dead, and it mess up your gut bacteria. That's fine and all, but I got cranberries on my side, and they help strengthen your gut bacteria and actually increases your gut bacteria. So it helps you break down the meats, break down your veggies, and reduce that inflammation. Boom.
There you go. Boom. I love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we gotta go. We got about 10 more minutes.
Suddenly feel nauseous.
How long does this take to settle? And I have a lid. So I just put the lid on it.
Yep, and you have to then you have a question for at least an hour.
Can we cut it now, or we have to wait till it settles?
No, you gotta wait. No, you gotta wait. We're being hungry. Being hungry.
No, I'm not trying to eat it, but like cut the line.
No, it's not gonna. It's not gonna be too hard to cut. Like that's the thing. Like you want to chill it because it's gonna make it keep the shape once you do cut it and cool. Take it out to eat it. Yeah. But it's not gonna be hard to cut.
You gotta get a lid.
And then when you go to store it, you're gonna want to put it in the fridge. This little girl, she's mad because she ate this couch in like 2-3 seconds. Okay, I got another one for you, Judy. Hold on. Okay, said there are times when I'm eating and I suddenly feel nauseous, just turning green. Do you know? Well, what are you eating when you do that?
Just turning green.
That's a good question.
Right, she got to know what she eating. Like, what you eating to make you be nauseous. It might be something that your stomach is not agreeing with. Like,
teach.
Once you get down to the source, like what you eating, then maybe you shouldn't eat that anymore.
Oh, and if you use dark chocolate chips in your granola bar, here's some nutrition facts. They have fiber. They also have iron. In fact, like they're probably like super high in like all the stuff I'm naming: fiber, iron, magnesium, copper, manganese, potassium, phosphorus, zinc, and selenium. Like I said, all of these are very strengthening for your immune system. Healthy fatty acids and stimulants like caffeine, but it's not as much as coffee. So you can have some dark chocolate to give you a quick boost in energy, but it won't keep you up at night. So that is.
Oh, I did not know that. And what else? Like going forward, like not even being facetious, like, you know, if you know that it's something like to use that's like, okay, this is beneficial in iron, get this, could you please tell me? Because I want to make sure, like, if I want to know, I eat the dark chocolate. And like, I need the iron in my diet. So like, if it is something that, you know, in this iron, please tell me.
Oh,
I want to know.
Oh, we could, yeah, we can, and enjoy our granola bars, yeah. With anything, I can't specifically remember right offhand what it was. It could be a gastro issue, because like as far as like a nauseous feeling, like a lot of times your body feels nauseous because it's trying to expel something that's harming it. So you could have a sensitivity to something and not know it. So I would suggest going and seeing a nutritionist, like a dietitian, because they actually can run your blood profile and they actually can run your blood profile and tell you what you are lacking and what you have too much of as well. And also an allergist can do that as well. They can tell you like what you have sensitivities to. So I would say see those two people, an allergist, a dietitian, and they'll be able to get you together. But they're referral only. So if you don't have a primary care doctor, it's probably more difficult to get in to see one because your primary care doctor normally has to refer you to those people.
Okay.
Yep, it might be a gastro issue because I know when I found out that I had like ulcers or something, it was because I was eating like like hot food, spicy food, and my body was like rejecting it. So I went to the hospital. I used to always
cardamom actually helps with ulcers.
What was that?
It actually helps heal cardamom. The spice I use, it actually helps heal ulcers. Okay. Yep. Okay. It helps heal and prevent ulcers.
Even though that's like a spicy food, isn't it cayenne too?
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of using cayenne pepper.
Okay.
But yeah, some ginger and cardamom.
Ginger, yeah.
Will get you right together.
Ginger and cardamom.
I have a question. Like, is what does it when you eat? I'm not sure if it's caused by me eating fast or like all of a sudden, but like sometimes when I like eat, I get like the hiccups all of a sudden. Is that caused by me eating too fast or something?
It could be, because hiccups is usually like people think it's from like swallowing air, but a hiccup is actually a muscle spasm in your diaphragm. So a lot of stuff can cause that, but yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your question. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for participating with us. You know, we encourage you guys to cook along with us. We'll have the recipes. Hey, Doc, baby. We'll have the recipes and everything lined up for you guys week after week. We'll actually drop them into the RockTruth Cafe Lab group so you can, prepare to get the items in advance. And, you never know. We can just be like, hey, we adding such and such today to cook with us and just add you to the live. So,
okay.
That's pretty dope. That's something we can do to kind of, keep the community involved. I love it. So, yeah, I mean, we got 4 minutes, guys. Any last remarks, any lasting things that they need to know? You said put this in the refrigerator for 4 hours?
Yeah.
An hour.
Oh, and if you have any suggestions for like recipes and stuff, or like, types of foods and stuff that you want us to get recipes for, because that's how I learned how to cook a lot of stuff. Like I went to the store, I stood in the produce section, and I was like, I don't know what any of these vegetables are or what they do. And I Googled it. what is squash good for? How do I cook it? And I grabbed the squash and I went home and I tried it. And that's pretty much how I expanded like the type of like healthy foods and stuff that I got into my diet. Because especially with vegetables, you want to eat as wide of a variety as you can, like all the colors, because they all have like higher amounts of nutrients and stuff based on their color. Like they have a different color because of what they have in them. So you want to try and eat as many different vegetables and things as you can. And it also helps promote good gut bacteria and all of that stuff. And you want as robust of a bacteria profile for your digestion and your immune system. It relies heavily on a healthy gut bacterial environment. So yeah, I actually have a butternut squash soup recipe we'll be doing. So yeah, make sure you tune in.
So we're gonna do it, right? We're gonna be doing that. Oh shoot! I can keep this light. That's fine. You said we're gonna be doing that, so I can't wait. I cannot wait. Like all the recipes that we got coming up. The salmon, I got salmon up in there, ready for the salmon dish. Like I can't wait. That sauteed salad. That was something that looked very, interesting to me because, of course, I've never had it. Someone said, I love butternut squash. I've never had it. So hopefully, when you guys make it, I get to like taste it live, So yeah, I kind of dig it.
Well, yeah, once you make it, you can get it like going right away.
That's what's up. Any final thoughts, KT?
I just say, just try new things, and cook it according to your liking. You don't have to cook it like everybody else. Cook it according to your liking, and just try new things, all type of vegetables. What you may think is nasty is actually might taste good if you cook it the way you like it.
I know that's right.
Oh, and another tip I give people for vegetables: season your vegetables the same way you season your meats. If you eat meat, season your vegetables the same way you season your meat, and that usually helps with getting the flavor, in tune with your particular palate. So a lot of the stuff I end up cooking with just vegetables, you wouldn't know that there's no meat in it because of the way I season it.
Oh wow!
Right.
And that was something you said about seasoning those veggies. You know what I'm saying? Even with the potatoes, you was like, oh, you can do so much with a baked potato, and that's one thing I want to do in February. I want to do. What can you do with like? Let's do like a baked potato and a sweet potato challenge. Like, because you saying that you could do the same thing to a sweet potato that you could to a baked potato. So I'm very curious about that. What was you saying, KC?
I was just saying, like, don't overcook your vegetables because it take all the benefits out of it. You want to keep it that, still solid, but, edible, eatable too. So just don't overcook it. Don't have your vegetables looking like mashed potatoes.
Right.
I can't wait to try asparagus. So that's something else you guys kind of like. Yeah.
Yeah, just get out there, guys.
We are getting out of here. We thank you.
Yes, thanks for tuning in.
Yes, have a great day, y'all.
And if you make this recipe, please stop by the group, post your review on it, post what you put in it. So everybody likes it there. Make sure you share, and get active in the community because everybody's a chef, whether they know it or not.
Yes, you gotta eat, you gotta cook for yourself. So how else? So we thank you guys. We'll see you in the RockTruth Live group. All right, y'all. We'll come back and show, or we'll post our pictures after the fact for today's video. All right, y'all. Bye, Doc, baby. She talking. I let her have a moment. She said they look good. She gonna eat them later. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. We live, we laugh, we true. Be you. RockTruth.
RockTruth.